Exodus chapter 22. If a man steals an ox or sheep and kills it or sells it, he shall pay 5 oxen for an ox, or 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief is found breaking in and is struck so that he dies, there shall be no blood shed for him. But if the sun has risen so he can be seen, blood must be shed for slaying him. The thief, if he lives, must make full restitution. If he has nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the beast which he stole is found in his possession alive, whether it is an ox, or a donkey, or a sheep, he shall restore double. If a man causes a field or vineyard to be grazed over, or lets his beast loose, and it feeds in another man's field, he shall make restitution of the best of his own field or his own vineyard. If fire breaks out and catches, so that the stacked grain or standing grain or the field shall be consumed, he who kindled the fire shall make full restitution. If a man delivers to his neighbor money or goods to keep, and is stolen out of the neighbor's house, then, if the thief is found, he shall pay double. But if the thief is not found, the house owner shall appear before God, the judges as his agents, to find whether he stole his neighbor's goods. For every unlawful deed, whether it concerns ox, donkey, sheep, clothing, or any lost thing at all, which another identifies as his, the cause of both parties shall come before God, the judges. Whomever they shall condemn shall pay his neighbor double. If a man delivers to his neighbor a donkey or an ox or a sheep or any beast to keep it, and it dies or is hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then an oath before the Lord shall be required between the two, that the man has not taken his neighbor's property, and that the owner of it shall accept his word and not require him to make good the loss. But if it is stolen when it's in his care, he shall make restitution to its owner. If it be torn in pieces by some wild beast or by an accident, let him bring the mangled carcass for witness. He shall not make good with what was torn. And if a man borrows anything of his neighbor, and it gets hurt or dies without its owner being with it, the borrower shall make full restitution. But if the owner is with it when the damage is done, the borrower shall not make it good. If it is a hired thing, the damage is included in its hire. If a man seduces a virgin, not betrothed, and lies with her, he shall surely pay a dowry for her to become his wife. If her father utterly refuses to give her to him, he shall pay money equivalent to the dowry of virgins. You shall not allow a woman to live who practices sorcery. Whoever lies carnally with a beast shall surely be put to death. He who sacrifices to any god but the Lord only shall be utterly destroyed. You shall not wrong a stranger or oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If you afflict them in any way, and they cry at all to me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall burn. I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. If you lend money to any of my people with you who is poor, you shall not be to him as a creditor, neither shall you require interest from him. If you ever take your neighbor's garment in pledge, you shall give it back to him before the sun goes down, for that is his only covering, his clothing for his body. In what shall he sleep? When he cries to me, I will hear, for I am gracious and merciful. You shall not revile God, the judges as his agents, or esteem lightly or curse the ruler of your people. You shall not delay to bring to me from the fullness of your harvest grain, and the outflow of your grape juice and olive oil. Give me the firstborn of your sons, or redeem them. Likewise shall you do with your oxen and your sheep. 7 days the firstborn beast shall be with its mother. On the 8th day you shall give it to me. And you shall be holy men, consecrated to me. Therefore you shall not eat any flesh that is torn by beasts in the field, and you shall throw it to the dogs.